Welcome to the CONOPS pod.
Oh yeah, CONOPS pod. This is episode 2.
Episode 2.
Yep.
We made it to episode 2. Surprisingly.
How you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty fresh.
I'm doing pretty good.
Still recovering from the Minecraft movie Blowout.
That was phenomenal.
I saw the devil.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You
Oh my god.
fucked up.
I got drunker than I've ever been. I think.
Really? That was the drunkest you ever been?
Nah, probably not. But it was close.
It was like
it was the nips, dude.
It was the
Alexi
nips
poisoned
in the
me.
theater, right?
It was nips in the theater.
We already had the Scorpion
Plus double
Bowl.
shot IPAs.
Yeah.
Plus we were having Scorpion Bulls.
You gotta watch out for those IPAs. That's why I
Oh
drink Bud
my
Light.
god, that was crazy. And it was just the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. So I couldn't help myself.
What'd you guys give the Minecraft movie at
I thought it was awesome.
10.
10?
I mean,
Tens.
okay,
Across the
No.
board?
like fun as like
Fun?
I enjoyed it 10
Yeah.
out of 10.
Yeah. Actual
Was it an
plot
alright
line.
movie?
I can't remember what
alright.
happened.
It was all right, but like with the boys drunk,
Oh my
drinking,
God.
and everyone else was also pretty shit faced.
Every dude, I've
Everyone
never.
at the theater, and they were just fucking hyped. And it was like, dude, it was literally like going to like a pro wrestling show. It was just,
Yeah.
It was so fucking hyped.
Yeah,
It was-
I saw
it
the
was-
videos. It looked pretty sick.
It was scene 1, like woo.
Dude, everyone, and then when they say chicken jockey, everyone went ape shit.
Mm-hmm.
People started throwing. It was fun. It was chaos. Experience 10 out of 10.
Yup.
So what you guys experienced was exactly like all the clips everyone's seeing on Instagram.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's awesome.
It was sick.
yeah. It was awesome. I mean, and it was like, I don't know. I played Minecraft as a kid,
Oh yeah.
so I thought it was like nostalgic. Although I don't remember like fucking bumblebees being in the game. Like,
Yeah,
there was
I don't
some
really know
shit-
what the fuck-
Like the Steve dude put the wings on them. They ain't no wings in Minecraft. What are you
Yeah, there was a
talking-
lot of like flying around and stuff that I don't really
I think
remember.
I think there was some things that were not canon. That were not, which was not good.
Maybe they're new. Maybe Microsoft has.
I haven't
Butchered it.
seen the movie or played the game, but I saw the Wikipedia.
You didn't play the game.
Didn't play. I'm too
He's
old.
too old.
I'm decrepit,
No, you
bro.
aren't.
When you guys were playing Minecraft, I was playing Call of Duty 4,
Well, you could have turned
Which
into.
one was Call of Duty 4?
the first Modern Warfare.
Oh shit.
The first mod that came out when I was like 11.
way
No,
lamer.
that came out when I was 12.
Way lamer than
I
Minecraft.
did.
Way lamer.
The
No, but that was shit,
the first
dude.
one I played Black Ops. That was like the Black Ops and MW2. Those
Yeah.
were those were the two.
What was the
that,
one where
like,
you shoot
I
the guy's
started
arm
on.
off?
That's COD 4.
Yeah, that was bad.
COD 4 came out when I was in middle school, and then the ones you guys are talking about was like when I was in high school.
I remember
all those are fire.
2 was fire.
Yeah.
And then 4. I don't remember.
And then
3.
Three's mid.
One, I was probably like 5 years
World
old.
at War.
World at War was in there. Black Ops 1, 2, and 3.
I played Black Ops. I didn't play Black Ops 3. I did Black
Yeah.
Ops 2. There was Ghost. Wasn't that a game?
Oh, Ghosts. Yeah, that
Ghosts
one.
are-
Everybody shit on Ghosts. Me and my friend played it quite a
I
bit. Though. It
enjoyed
was
the
fun.
game.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, but fuck all this nerd shit. Basically, the Minecraft movie was lit. Get drunk and go see it while it's
It
still in
was very
theaters.
fun. It was very fun.
I'm going out with this Chinese girl right now, and she saw the movie, but she saw it like in like kind of early in the afternoon.
Is she a Chinaman?
China woman.
Oh, China woman. Okay.
China woman, actually.
I want to make sure.
True.
How dare you
You
gender
got long
her
hair, you know.
in any way?
You play for any team.
She said the movie. She was like, I told her how much fun you guys had at the
Yeah.
movie, and she was like, "What?" Like she hadn't seen any of the clips on Instagram of people freaking out, and she saw it and was like, "That movie sucked."
Yeah, just nobody was
So
there.
she just saw it in the middle of the day with like her friend, and like
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
crazy.
I was worried.
I feel like we went to like the best showing. Like it
Probably.
was like 9 p.m. on
Yeah.
Friday.
Friday, Boston. Right,
the
it was
middle of
it
Boston?
was the theater right next to the garden.
Yeah.
Not the garden, the common.
right.
Yeah, right next to Emerson College.
Yeah.
So it was all college kids.
I was worried that like it was one of those things where like you see it on Instagram, but it's just like one video.
Yeah.
It's just that happened once, and then
No, it
people are
happened.
gonna be trying to like recreate the vestiges of that. But nah, it was
Dude, everyone-
legitimately.
dude,
it was like it was for real.
So
People were getting hyped.
Everyone
like,
did what we did. They all
Yeah.
went out for drinks. They
Yep.
had dinner. They're all boozed up. Came to the theater, bought their popcorn, and just went ape shit. And it was so fun.
We also had like a crew of like 7 or 8 people, so it was pretty fucking.
We were
lit.
rolling deep.
We were rolling.
yeah, it's
rolling
cool.
deep.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened with this fine,
All right. I have a story.
fine lady?
Yeah.
I gotta anonymize
Anonymous.
like 2 names because some of this shit gets a little tricky.
Wait. 2 names.
Can we just assign them a different name though,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that we can have a character though?
Yeah. I'm gonna give him 2 different names.
Is it people that we know or is it randoms?
He just doesn't want to soil their reputation.
One guy you know. One guy you might have met once.
Okay.
Couple of guys.
Actually, you know what? I can say Cruz's name.
Yeah, air Cruz's ass out.
Cruz
He's done
was
enough.
on one of the casts that we're gonna.
Yeah. Okay. Cruz is involved. The other guy, we're gonna call him
Scoos.
No. It got to be a name similar enough to the real name that I can like remember it.
Tell us what's the real name.
Yeah, we'll beep it.
We actually can't edit. Yeah, we have edit.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you about my friend Ben.
Okay.
So Ben is a Colombian cocaine dealer.
Nice.
Okay.
He sells cocaine, I assume, among other things. But he's a chill guy. He's a good guy. He's Cruz's friend, and they like work together in a kitchen.
Okay.
Cruz doesn't do any of the hard drugs, nor me. But I definitely just said his name. Fuck. Okay.
We can edit that out.
Yeah. You guys,
I am so quick on the keys.
Yeah, you'll see why we need to edit his name shortly.
Okay.
It's not even because of the Colombian drug deal. He's pretty open about that.
Right.
He's come out of the
it's a
closet.
market.
But because he's not like doing it big time. He's small time.
Does he market it?
No.
Is it by the kilo?
It's more like you know him, you go buy him. He's like your college weed plug.
Right.
You know. He's not anyway. And so I've known him for a while, and he's a good dude. We go out with Cruz, and we're drinking. Me, him, and Ben. Ben. I gotta keep saying it to remember it. And I will say, this man drinks a lot.
Okay.
One could say there might be an issue.
In excess.
I want to say in excess. It's more like, you know, TVs. You can always turn on the TV and get cable 24/7.
Yeah.
It's more like that. 24/7, a little boozed up.
Okay.
You know,
Morning
It's
boozing.
continuous.
I think we know someone
Contiguous
named Gaff.
boozing.
We know Gaff.
Gaffney.
Yep.
I would say Gaff is probably similar to Ben,
Okay. We did go over.
but less of an asshole.
Okay.
Ben is a is a good guy. He's a solid dude. Nice guy. And so Ben has a long-term girlfriend who we're gonna call Ben's girlfriend.
Okay. Okay.
And they have a nice little condo, nice little place, and I think they've been dating for like 4 or 5 years. And she's like, I don't even know what she does. Is she like a waitress?
Sounds like Ben's got it going on though. He's got an apartment.
Ben's got it going on.
He works in a kitchen.
No, he definitely has it good.
He sells stuff. He's got a girlfriend. Sounds like Ben's kind of popping off so far.
And Ben is also a cook. He's like a chef. He works at a restaurant.
What restaurant?
He's like head chef at a restaurant,
We should
like
go
a
there.
Brazilian restaurant nearby.
Sounds like a good time.
Although he recently switched jobs, but that's not important. Anyway,
Never mind then.
and so, yeah. So here's the story.
All right. Enough of this lore.
Here's the story.
He's painting the picture.
This story is so complex, and I might be going back and forth. So if you guys have any questions, you need any, stop me, because I feel like there's so much to it, and if you guys
Yeah.
get confused, just stop me.
I'll try to ask questions to
All right,
like.
so it all
bring
starts.
clarity.
It all starts on Monday. Monday about, I think about noon.
Okay.
I get a text. I'm like, from Cruz. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing, working." He's like, "You trying to hang or something?" Okay. And then I forget what happened. Cruz didn't want to hang, but me and Ben are like, let's go to Hooters, get a drink.
Okay.
You know,
Starting the night at
A
Hooters.
classic
No, I mean,
Monday
no.
afternoon.
Go out there, and also I'll tell you this.
It's 1 p.m. right
Ben
now.
does have a reputation. Like when someone's like, "I've invited Ben," I'm like, "Fuck, I'm getting fucked up tonight." You know, like
Yeah.
he's
well,
like
it's the
the
type of guy you invite out. You know you're going to be chilling till like 9
No, but
p.m.
like
11
it's
p.m.
it's going from a 5 to a 10 if he comes,
Right.
which is sometimes good. I mean, it's fun.
He's a good time guy.
And so
Monday at
And
1
so-
p.m. though, maybe not so.
I was kind of like, all right, so if Cruz comes and I hang out with Ben, we all hang out together. That's fine, because Cruz is my cock block from Ben taking it to a 20. But Cruz don't want to come out, so I'm all right, whatever. So I'm like, we'll go to Hooters. And And I'm just at this point, I just want a beer or two. Food.
Okay. That's how it all begins.
He's like, I'm on Route 1. Let me just take my drug test.
Okay.
Yeah, give me one too. And he's like, let me just take my drug test. I'm all right.
Okay.
I mean, Ben does coke, so I was like, I didn't want to make the joke when I was texting him, but I was like, you gonna pass that, bud?
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? He's getting drug tests at a kitchen?
And so he's like, my friend's gonna pick you up. I'm like, all right, cool. Because he got a DUI.
Oh,
So
okay.
he don't drive.
Yeah,
or at least for like a year or something. And so, all right, so I'm hanging out. Car pulls up. I walk down. Nice car, BMW. It's like an i3 or something. I forget. Nice BMW car. Leather seats. I see my boy, Ben, passenger seat. I see this woman in the driver's seat.
Okay.
I thought this woman was his mom. She older, looks Hispanic. So I get in the car, and I'm like, he's dabbing me up. I'm like, what's up, Ben? And I'm like, he introduces her. We're going to call her Mandy, but her name is much more Hispanic.
Okay.
Because she is Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, I at this moment, I'm assuming that she is his mom.
You're hanging out with a lot of mothers these days.
And I am.
So this is kind of a good sequel to episode 1.
Yeah.
And so then, he's drinking in the car,
He's like, I got the DUI already. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you
a
this.
DUI is a free
Ben, you
excuse.
mean Ben. This was Ben who had the DUI.
I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
Ian. I'm causing you so much work.
Ben has like basically carte blanche to fucking drinking
so wait,
in the
catch
car.
me
It's
up
perfect.
here. So you went to Hooters.
No, we're not Hooters yet.
No, we're not Hooters.
We're not even at
They're
No,
picking me
this,
up from
this
my
is
apartment.
5 minutes in, Dylan.
This picking me up from my apartment.
All right.
We're on.
Okay.
All right, and so then he's drinking in the car, and I'm talking to him like, so why are you taking a drug test? He's like, I just got this job offer, $90K salary, I'm going to be a head chef at some hotel chain.
Oh,
I'm
damn,
like, sick,
okay.
dude.
Fire.
And I'm like, did you pass the drug test? He's like, we'll see.
He doesn't know.
I'm like,
Okay.
when's the last time you did the coquina? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, buddy.
Fair. If
And
he's boozing that hard, your memory starts going. It's like,
But Coke only stays in your system so long, and if you're drinking a lot, I feel like that helps you pass it faster.
I mean, I asked him, he said he exercised, I think he was like 5 days or something without using it.
Yeah.
So he said he exercised. I said, okay, drink a lot of water.
it's probably good.
But then he told me, he's like, yeah, dude, I've been drinking since 4 a.m. Because
Jesus.
I guess to overcome the Coke,
the lack thereof.
the lack of Coke, you got to booze up, which I kind of get, like.
So you showed up to his piss test drunk.
No, but like in the Civil War, if they were going to amputate a leg, they give you a little bit of whiskey.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
makes
You know,
sense.
so I kind of get it. Takes the edge off. Get
Yeah.
fucked up before they chop off your leg. And that's what my man was doing. Goddamn respect. Anyway,
So he seems like he's got a little bit of a cocaine affinity.
Oh, he has an affinity for sure.
Yeah,
And
if we were
so-
playing D&D, his affinities.
Yes,
Coke-less.
cocaine and
and so then we're driving. I'm making chit chat with this woman. She's older.
yeah.
Like 50 something.
Okay.
And I think this is Brandon's mom. Benjamin's mom.
No, Ben, bro.
Ben's mom. And so then we go to Hooters. We're sitting at a table, get around the drinks, and I'm like, so Mandy, how do you know Ben? She's like, oh, I'm his friend.
Okay.
And goes, I used to sell her cocaine,
Yeah.
And I'm like, sick, dude. That's cool. And so then so then for the rest of the conversation, we're basically just drinking, boozing, blah, blah, talking the shit.
Yep.
And then Benjamin's like, you want to do a threesome?
My goodness. A devil's threesome
And I had a
in
couple,
Hooters?
had a couple booze.
Oh,
I'm
no.
Mandy, she's pretty. She older. Nice tits, big tits, great tits, phenomenal tits.
Okay. Gotta share them, though.
Threesome tits.
Yeah.
I said, fuck
Threesome
yeah.
level.
Fuck yeah, I'll fucking have a threesome, dude. I'll take some free pussy.
With your best friend?
What?
Is it with your boy Bren?
Yeah, why not?
There you go.
I mean, I know some people wouldn't do that. Me, that don't really.
Yeah,
It tracks.
Me, Mike 1, Devlin would never do that. Never.
Yeah.
But I don't judge. If you want to get a threesome,
Now it's also
Gotta
important
get
to
that
say
threesome.
that
True.
that Mandy barely speaks English. So
Threesome?
So Mandy is speaking in Portuguese. He doesn't speak Portuguese. He speaks Spanish, which is kind of. Benjamin speaks Spanish. He don't speak Portuguese, which is kind of similar.
Right. Yeah, it's like a little dialect.
And so then he's translated to me.
Okay.
so you're playing telephone.
Yeah, but she can say a couple words.
Right. And
Oh,
she's giving
no,
you body
she-
language. She's
she
kinda-
understanding?
So I don't know what's going on. They're having a conversation,
Yeah.
and then Benjamin.
Come on, I'm gonna.
We should-
Yo,
Yo,
I'm
me-
so sorry.
Real quick, let's just pause for the audience. We're trying to censor someone's name. Ian and I are going to drink. We should all have to take a huge
I agree.
swig
I
every
agree with
time
that.
you say his
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. I like it.
So right now we have Mandy, Ben, or Benjamin. I'm probably gonna go
Yep.
Little Benny Frank.
and Cruz. We'll let Cruz name in there.
Cruz is a dirty dog.
yeah.
Cruz has been on an app.
We're gonna paint
Yeah, Cruz is coming back in the story. Don't worry.
we're painting the picture too. So wait, so is Cruz here with you guys? Not
No,
yet.
no, it's
he's not here
me,
yet.
Ben and Mandy.
Oh no, there's more dicks coming to the fucking
Alright,
foursome.
We'll see.
Oh
so,
no, I hope this isn't going where I think.
so basically, I just think they're talking in Hispanic, Spanish,
Jesus
Portuguese, whatever.
Christ.
And so then
Spani?
Ben
She's going Trace.
Ben just comes over here and he's like, "You want to do a threesome?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I don't know, man." Like, I'm not saying yes, but like, I'm not gonna be like,
You
"No."
said poke.
You gotta ease into the
Like,
threesome.
first off,
feel
I
like.
didn't even know if he was serious
Yeah.
because we were drinking. So then I was like, "Oh, sure, yeah." And he's like, "You want to go back to your apartment?" I'm like, "Okay." Then I saw the demon take over that man's body. He
coke
was
demon?
He was very serious now.
Oh no.
So we get the check. Go to the apartment. He's like, "I need tequila." He likes to drink tequila.
What do you mean he's serious? Like he's just like
Like he's down.
No.
about this threesome, or
No,
he's serious?
but
Like
he
he's
just,
laser
he
focused.
had
He saw Luke's
laser
booty hole. He
focus
said,
on
"It's
accomplishing the
time."
mission,
Okay,
which at this point would have been the threesome.
gotcha.
And so it was riding back to my apartment, and
Yeah, look at your notes. Get your story straight. All right.
dude, there's so many things to the story, and
There's a
Dude,
lot. Of,
Token could never write. George R. R. Martin
know.
wishes he
yeah,
could.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
actually thinking like I should like write this down for the pod, but anyway. So drive back to my apartment.
You need to write a book
and
about you getting
and,
fucked
like,
in the
my
ass.
apartment at this point, a little messy.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, you guys go to the liquor store because like I need that tequila, dog. He was like, but he says it more Colombian, like I don't know how to do a Colombian accent, but
Do it. Do it.
I need tequila.
Yeah.
Tequila.
Sounded like that.
I don't know.
Respect.
He doesn't at all sound like that.
What was it like? I need a tequila.
I need a
dog.
tequila.
Like
Holmes.
Chill, was it
like
cool?
Ben. We make jokes about
Does he
Ben.
say Holmes?
He looks like if Drake went to Colombia for too long. Like he has like that fresh Drake haircut, the lineup.
Yeah.
But just like a little bit lighter and less black.
Does he have the beard? The nice beard?
Yeah, he does have. He does. Have the
DJ
beard.
Khaled
He does
Drake
have the
beard.
Yes, dude.
yeah.
He's like.
Me and Dylan were
and
talking
he's-
about the
and
painted
he's-
on
and
beards.
He's hella short too. He's like 5'8" or something.
Oh, this guy rules.
And so he just like we say is if Drake went to Colombia for a little bit too long, he'd look like my fan. Anyway,
And we say 5'8" is hella short because we're all giants on this.
We are all giants.
We're all at 6 foot plus. Continue.
Yep.
So let me get to the point. So then they come back, they bring a bottle of tequila. I was telling them to get a honey, the royal honey.
You were like, yeah,
Royal honey.
yeah.
The royal honey.
We talked about it last time.
Makes your dick hard.
Yeah, remember?
Shit.
I'm like
yeah,
get 7.
7 honeys. Dude.
7. Because one is like okay.
One
Two
gets
is
you
like
going.
good.
2 grows you dick.
I took 5 honeys once by myself. My
Yeah?
dick, I have a vein, good vein going up my dick. It was like throbbing. You could see the heartbeat. Doom, doom, doom,
Jesus
doom.
Christ.
Well, yo, how many
Literally,
are you
literally,
supposed-
my dick turned into a vibrator.
You're probably only supposed to take like
No,
a
you're
certain amount.
supposed to take one every 2 days. I took 5 in 5 minutes.
What do you mean, whatever?
You're supposed to take one every. I gotta medically get my.
And it's like
dick
and
hard
after
2 days.
when you take
Like
5,
said.
like you literally cannot come. You cannot come.
you can't come.
But like
but you can
you
fuck
are
forever?
your dick
Yes.
is just rock hard for hours.
Tough problem.
Wait, so you're not even. You're just. This is more.
No, but
for,
you're
like,
jerking off.
Yeah, you're come
Feels
on, Dylan. What
good.
do you think this is, dude?
It's the ultimate goon sesh,
Yes.
Gotcha.
And it's that smooth honey, dude.
dude. It's so good.
So you just drink it.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta do a pod with one.
A
I love the idea that it's like. I love the idea. It's
No,
like,
but it like turns you.
can't do that.
It makes you a sexual beast.
I don't
yeah,
wanna
but I
do
don't want to
No,
be
no,
a sexual beast.
No,
I don't
but
wanna be a
it's
sexual
not even
beast
like
with
it's
you
not.
guys.
I'm sitting in 8 inches away from my brother, dude.
No, but it's
we
not
can't-
even.
We're in the danger zone.
It's not even like it's just your dick that gets hard, which is, I mean, it's hard. It's throbbing. It's hard. It gets bigger than it ever been. Because I think all the blood from your brain goes right to your dick.
Yeah.
And in that lower state of consciousness, like you start, you're a sexual predator. You want to do freaky shit.
You turn into an
You
animal.
want to shove a fist up her asshole. You know, like you start thinking about things you would never really like to do.
Try to climb inside the pussy.
Yeah. no, really, like you become just a demon. You just want to, you just want to take it over.
Okay, wait. So you're at the apartment.
Yeah.
You're at Ben's apartment.
No,
My
his
apartment.
apartment.
You're at your apartment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it safe
yeah.
to go back there? Can me and Devin go in there?
You're at your
It's
apartment.
safe to go.
Is it
Mandy
ruined?
And Ben, and you've taken how many honeys at this point?
Well, okay, so
Oh,
he
you
comes.
got the honeys.
So he comes back with a bottle of tequila, Casamigos, great brand, and a bottle of champagne. He's like, "They only got one honey."
So you guys got it.
I'm like, "Oh no!"
I like how he knows about the honeys.
And also now I'm thinking that like he's taken this woman to the liquor store and bought honeys there, and they walk back together to my apartment. So I'm like, she's in on it, right?
I mean, at this point, you'd have to assume.
So then I'm
You'd have
like,
to- if-
I'm like,
'cause he
But
asked
you've
you.
never got. You've never.
I'm
You
like,
haven't
I'm
like
like-
talked to this lady
I'm like,
about.
I need this honey more than you, brother. Because I want to, if I'm doing it, I'm putting on a performance in my life. So I chug that honey. He's like, you leave me any? I'm like, there's a sip. I give him a little drop.
What are these? Are these like ketchup packets? In my mind, it's like a little ketchup
They're
packet.
like that big ketchup packet.
Okay.
I was thinking like a.
Well, so as kids, we used to eat these honey sticks
kinda
from
what
like
I'm
Wilson's Farms, but
They've-
they've fucking, like everything, have like destroyed my childhood once again and replaced honey sticks with honey sticks that get your dick hard so you can fuck longer. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Can't
look
come,
like-
can't come, but you can fuck
Yeah.
forever.
They're like,
That's a sexual packet.
Yeah, it's a pretty erotic looking packet. Only $16.50 on Walmart, not bad.
for one, that's ridiculous.
Oh, what?
Usually
what
they're
should it
like
be?
$5 a piece.
But don't you? Okay.
They're expensive.
Bro, you need to crush like 10 of them at once. dude. Come on.
So basically, they're not supposed to be sold. So you have to go to like shady places to get them, the real ones.
Well, I feel like
Because the reason why they work is because they're like made in like, I think they're made in like Palestine or something. Like
what?
no, I'm serious. No, I'm serious. No, like actually like under.
Now,
Wait.
That's why it was so expensive.
No, it's like under the fucking rubble. I think they're taking like the child's blood, like the dead
Oh,
children's
shit.
blood. They're putting it inside it. It makes my dick real hard when it comes all together.
Is that why Israel's after them so
Dude,
bad?
I'm serious. I am telling you. No, they come from Palestine. Like you really want to talk about explosive shit? You ever seen a bunch of jihards? Like, damn. You ever seen a bunch of jihards with their dick hard?
true.
No wonder they went to the dance festival.
God damn, they were all honeyed up.
Oh, they were raping, dude.
honey
Wait
at
a
the
minute.
source.
Dude, exactly. I swear to God, I think there might be a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Palestinians and the
The honey, dude. The honey train.
Anyway,
Damn.
All right. But anyway, though,
yeah.
back to the story.
That was all true. Back to the story.
You ever think about Jewish women? This is a side tangent. Like,
In what sense?
well,
Sexually?
okay. So,
As a conquest?
like, you know how Jewish women have like big noses? That's what everyone says, right?
Yeah.
That's what everyone says.
You know what they actually have? Like, you know what's actually Jewish women got huge tits.
them titties, dude.
Huge.
Yeah,
They
that's
got
true.
them titties.
Huge tits.
They usually, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the Jewish girls that I
banging,
know
dude.
are kind of chunky but have huge
Huge
Like,
tits.
great,
Yeah.
great
Lovely tits.
Jewish tits.
Top tier. And so I was thinking the other day, like, if the Hamasians want to really get over on these Israelites, they got to interbreed. Get a couple big-titted Jews on their team. Take their tits, scoop out the fat, put some C4 in them, have them walk in. Like no. Think about
A devious play, dude.
in the Israel strip club. You got
Yeah.
a big tits out, all the boys dancing around her because they all got money over there,
Yup.
and so they all just there, boom, blast them off.
I like it.
I like that fucking
I
plan.
mean, you
dude.
can't do a Palestinian woman. You ever seen a Palestinian woman? No meat.
No meat,
No
dude.
meat. I mean, they can't even live.
The skeletal.
You can't put no C4 in those titties. But you want to put, you get a couple of Jews, you can put a bunch of C4 in there. Which I was thinking, if the jihads want to take over America, go to Los Angeles. Everyone in Los Angeles got fake titties.
Yo.
They can make fake titties.
They need to sneak in
But
with the
they put
BBLs,
I was
dude.
about to say
The
that.
C4
And then,
BBLs, dude.
Dude, they could fuck up America.
They could.
Think about it. You want to take down the top tier Americans? Trump loves fake titties. Trump loves fake. If you really want to do it,
I like it. This is kind of a crazy scheme.
I'm just saying.
That could be a good 45-minute plotline in a movie.
You guys about to lose your jobs because you're
No,
inciting
like-
someone to fucking kill Trump with C4
I'm
titties?
just saying. All I'm saying is it would be funny and cool.
I mean, I'm saying, like,
And it would
why
work.
has no one done that? I feel like you could definitely put an explosive implant in women, and men love looking at tits. You could, like, okay, imagine you're in Las Vegas.
I don't think the ladies want to be blowing themselves
I was
up.
gonna say, you
I
gotta
don't think
get-
I've ever heard of like a woman suicide bomber.
Nah, there's
What,
no
for
such
72 virgins?
But is it 72
The women
guy
don't get-
versions for?
Oh, what do they get?
I think they get to be a virgin.
Yeah.
They get to be part of the squad, probably.
Yeah, they got to play for the team.
thing. No, in Islam, women don't go to heaven.
Mm.
Is that actually true?
Yep,
No way.
that's true.
Probably is true,
Swear
actually.
to God,
Where do they go? Hell?
they go nowhere.
They go to
dude. They just
purgatory, dude.
nowhere.
So they're like
Only
dogs?
men get the afterlife.
Wait. So
Nah,
they're,
I'm just kidding.
wait, so they're like dogs? You know, people say dogs don't go to heaven.
I think that's kind of
Yeah.
what they're thinking though. I think it's when you go to heaven, you get because you get the 72 virgins.
You get
So
72
why
virgins.
would that can't be the women that were already?
They get
Yeah.
72.
Yeah, that ratio doesn't make any
It
sense.
has to be
so.
new women.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure in Islam, it's the women don't go to heaven.
Maybe it's like Fate Stay Night. It's all the fucking champion women from the past.
Yeah. But anyway, we're getting pretty derailed here talking about.
Okay, okay.
All sorts of
Okay, so I take the
wonderful
honey.
things.
And
Take the
now-
honey.
Now we're sitting at the table, drinking shots of tequila. We're having fun.
Yup.
At your apartment, drinking, trying to get this threesome going, trying to get. You took
And
honey.
So Brandon's trying to
Is
like.
the engine roaring? Like, is it like the ignition keys in?
Are you medically hard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I mean, I got a half chub.
Okay.
I'm kind of stroking it through my jeans, giving
Ew.
the secret. And then Benjamin.
Ruining a pair of jeans.
Benjamin is What the fuck you going? Benjamin is like trying to flirt with her or whatever,
Yeah.
and I'm starting to get the sense that she don't want to do this.
Yeah, she's been here on false pretenses.
And so I'm like, I need a cock block. So I call my boy Cruz. Cruz, get over here. He's like, Dad, I'm coming. And then she starts talking, and she's like, I only want, and this is in broken English, but I'm saying real English. She's like, I only want one cock in this room. And I thought she was joking.
Mm.
And so then, so Cruz comes. And now I think what she thought is that we were going to do a foursome on her.
Yeah, dude. You're calling all the homies
'Cause
over.
there was definitely like a communication barrier where
Yeah.
like Benjamin was the only one able to talk to her, and he wanted to fuck her. So I think he was like lying to her. about whatever.
Yeah.
And so then she's like, I gotta go. She looks at me. She's like, walk me out, baby.
Okay.
So I walk her out to her car. She give me a nice little kiss. I grab that fat ass of hers. Grab that titty.
Hit the bing
And
bong
I'm
boom.
like, give me a number. Let me call you later.
Mm.
And so then I get her number. She drives off. I go back inside. I'm with Benjamin and Cruz.
And you're honeyed up.
And we're drinking. And we're getting fucked up. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And Benjamin's not giving us any answers. I'm like, what did you say to her that made her want to leave? And he's like, I don't know. And then
she didn't want to hang out with the fucking
and then we got
the cool
fucked up.
fellas.
And then he's like, Benjamin's like, yeah, dude, I like her. She's gonna be my new girl.
What?
He already has a girl, but he's like, she's gonna be my new girl. She's gonna give me the car that she has. And we're like, all right. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck her real good. I'm gonna fuck her.
But he just tried to basically get you to fuck her.
All of us to fuck.
all of
All
yeah.
of us fuck her.
And then you try to get Cruz to fuck her.
No, I didn't try to get Cruz. I want to Cruz. I thought that she didn't want. I was trying to diffuse the situation here.
Diffusing the situation by getting more dudes.
I'm not trying to
involved.
gang rape
For the
a
audience,
woman.
for the audience, also, Cruz is the man, but he's just so people kind of can paint the picture. Cruz is like a nerdy black guy
Yeah.
coming in, and she's like, "Oh no, I gotta fuck this guy too."
Yeah.
And then that's when she
Yeah,
leaves.
and so then we're fucked up, and like
Tequila will get you ruined.
Benjamin shows his dick. I show my
Wait,
dick.
because So
Yeah,
at this
'cause you
rate,
guys are hard, right?
Hold on. This story's taking a way darker
do you
turn
mean?
than I thought. So now it's you, Ben, and Cruz.
Yeah.
Whipping your
And you
dicks
guys
out.
are like basically hard because you took honey because you thought you were gonna have a 3 or 4-some.
Well, I took a whole honey.
Oh no!
Benjamin took like a drop of honey.
Right.
Cruz took no honey.
But Ben's coked out and he got that little bit of honey.
No. Ben hasn't done coke yet.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
been a week off coke, but he's
Right,
sniffling. He's like, like he's going through the withdrawals,
Yeah.
And so then I forget what we're talking about, but then he shows our dick. He shows the dick.
He shows
Okay.
our dick.
No, actually, I think it was because like he's like I'm uncut, and I'm like, really?
You guys were like, oh,
Because
Yeah, what the fuck?
No.
Gross.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna be honest about cock. I'm gonna be honest. In terms of what cock looks better,
Yeah.
cut dick way better. Looks better. Looks way better. It's just I don't know. I've heard it from the ladies too. Why are you saying that? You didn't get trimmed? Are you Catholic?
we're both Catholic. We're
Yeah.
both
Catholic boys.
I think everyone on this pod is circumcised.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
anyway,
cut my dick. They
and
stole my dick. They stole half my dick when I was 2. When I was 0, I guess. 2 months.
And so he shows his dick. I show my dick. And then we're trying to get like Cruz to show his dick, but Cruz is a little bit insecure
What the
about his dick.
hell?
And so me and Brandon, we go up and we start rubbing our dicks on his shirt. It was hilarious.
What
Hilarious.
fuck
Hilarious.
is going on?
It's a tequila driven
Hey.
Okay.
bender.
All right, and anyway, and so then we're like, all right, boys, what are we doing? Let's go do something, right? Because we're fucked. All of us.
69.
Yes.
Fucked. All of us. We're fucked up. Going crazy.
You could have done a
Bouncing
lit ass
shit.
like 3-way 69
And so-
fucking trifecta, dude.
And so at
And you
this
guys
moment,
human
this
centipeded?
is just a normal night. We're getting it with Benjamin.
This is a normal
This
night.
is
with-
This is a normal
night, dude.
This is what it's like normally. With
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
exactly.
we should. I was
No,
gonna say.
this is very tame. This is why
we should hang out, but no,
I don't know.
I don't know,
No,
dude.
no.
I don't know.
you should. You get fucked up. Anyway,
I'll have to prepare myself.
I ain't all about that silly Billy stuff.
no. We were just having fun.
No,
it was not
no,
gay.
no.
It wasn't gay. We weren't hard.
I thought you were hard. What happened to the
Well,
honey?
I had a half chub.
Fair. So then you were like, I'm confident. I'm gonna whip my dick out.
Yeah. No, but I wasn't whipping it. I was just like showing it.
Just letting them know.
No, I was
Just
doing
letting
it to hit Cruz because he's real weird about that.
because Cruz doesn't like getting touched by
Yeah.
his boys' dicks.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, no. He's like,
Precisely.
Guys, come on. What are you doing?
Yeah,
What was his
that's
reaction?
exactly what he was saying.
I knew.
He was like, nah, come on. Don't do
Come
that."
on, bro.
And he was like
story's
avoiding his gaze. He was like,
I'm on Cruz's side.
and so that made me like try to like just want to shove it in his face just to force him to look at it. I mean, come on. How can you be scared of a dick, dude? Like a flaccid
I'd be
dick?
pretty scared. I'd be pretty
A
scared.
flaccid dick
I'd
is
be
not
scared.
that terrifying.
I'd be terrified.
I'd be
Be
like,
like, damn.
Anyway,
Tonight the night Luke's gonna
so
force
like,
me to suck his
so like,
dick.
so like, let's go to the strip
He's
club.
off the honey.
And so like, let's go to the strip club.
gotta go to the strip club at this point.
And then
Yeah, you gotta.
So we go to the strip club, and then Benjamin's like, I don't got my ID.
No.
Oh.
And his ID is where he lives with his girlfriend, who clearly he is trying to have things outside of his relationship with her.
His actual girlfriend, not Mandy, the girl that was in the
his
story.
actual girlfriend.
Okay.
And so like, I was go get your ID, but there's an issue. Benjamin's girlfriend has kicked Benjamin out many times for being too drunk. And so typically when Ben gets drunk, he doesn't go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Because they got issues.
So he's got to focus up.
And so, yeah, that's what we're telling him. We're like, don't say anything to her. Walk in, grab the ID, walk out real quick.
If you take a really deep, like, short breath, I feel like you can sober up for, like, 20 seconds.
But then he lost his key.
Oh,
Then he's trying to call his
this
girl.
guy's useless.
This guy's a
And his
mess
girl
right
picks
now.
up. And for some reason, Benjamin is like, I'm so fucked up, dude. I don't even know to his girl.
Yeah.
Aw, no.
And we're like,
Self-snitching.
no, he's doing it to himself.
he's
He's
self-snitching.
self-snitching.
No, but he's like, yeah, I'm going to the strip. We're getting mad bitches, mad titties. I was hanging out with other bitches today. And we're like, dude, shut
Damn,
the
the suicide,
fuck
dude.
up. What are you doing? So then we just leave. Because we were like outside his apartment when his girlfriend picked up the phone. We just left his apartment. We're like, you're not going in to get the ID. Because if you do that over the phone, dude, you're literally going to like beat her or something if you get inside. And so
Yeah,
then we
that's
go,
crazy.
and so then we go to strip club. And we're
But with
walking
no ID.
And we're walking to strip club. Bartender literally looks at from like Benjamin.
Fuck it up.
Like 100 feet away. He's like, no, you're too fucked up, man. He was fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're
Clocked
like,
his ass, dude, from 100
Doing
feet
his
away.
job. Good at his job.
So now me and Cruz are like,
I like every time a person gets kicked out by a bartender or bouncer, they're like, "Fuck that bouncer, dude." Everybody else is like, "Thank you, dude. Thank you so much."
all right, and so then we're like, all right, that's the night. That's what me and Cruz say. It's our night. We're done.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out because Benjamin's like, I can't go back.
If you
If I
guys
go
were
back-
just fucking in
If
transient
I go back,
hell.
she's gonna throw me out.
Yeah.
And so we're like, okay. So then we go back to my place. Cruz drops off me and Benjamin, and I'm like, "Ah, man, I'm going to bed. You can bum the couch. I get him a pillow, a little blanket. I'm making nice." And then I'm like, "All right, man, I'm going to bed." He's like, "Wait, come talk to me for a minute."
Uh-oh.
I'm like, all right. He's like, he's fiending for the coke. I'm never. Like, this man actually turned into like a tweaker. I swear to God. Swear to God. He's like, man, let me do a couple more tequila shots. And I'm like,
Couple more.
buddy, I'm trying to go to bed. No more tequila
His
shots.
demon's coming out.
Yeah.
And then
He's
and
like,
then
"I
he's
gotta
like,
rip
he's like,
shots."
he kept going like this with his nose. And then he's like, I need the cocaine. Yeah. Like he.
Oh, shit.
He went to full freak.
Like he was saying
Yeah.
that. Like he was actually
Yeah,
being
he
like,
like-
I need it. I just need a bag.
Yeah.
Like he was doing weird facial movements. And then
He was
In your apartment. Oh
in my apartment.
Demon
I'm like, dude, are you gonna go to bed or not? He's like, no.
He's like, "No, dude."
I gotta go make a play, man. Ooh. He's like shaking.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
What time is it also?
And he's like, where's Cruz? I'm like, Cruz left 30 minutes ago, buddy. This is like maybe like 1 a.m.
"Damn." So he said he was up from 4 a.m.
Dude, he does not sleep. He just drinks.
And then
Honestly,
you guys met up at 1
we
p.m.
talk about how he does not sleep.
So this is a 12-hour fucking day, and now he's feeding.
But this is just on the regular for him. This is
yeah,
not
yeah.
like,
But it's just like that's a lot of fucking effort, dude. I can see why you're like, I just need to sleep.
and I'm just like, yeah, I also have work the next day.
He's turning into.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Wait, this is a Monday.
This
Yeah.
is Monday.
This is Monday.
Oh my god! I thought this story
no,
was not a Monday.
Well,
I thought this was.
so this thing, Cruz.
Well, I guess that makes sense why you
Cruz-
texted us.
Cruz and
Yeah.
Benjamin, they do they work in kitchens, so they don't have like the regular like Monday through Friday.
Oh, I guess it's like
usually,
a dinner rush
you
type of
usually
thing.
do Sunday, Monday off, I think.
Right. That makes sense.
Anyway, so then
So he doesn't care.
she's
Yeah.
like,
For you, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, I'm going to bed. I'm like, he calls an Uber, he leaves. That's the end of night one of the story. Okay. Right?
Wait. So real quick, that's end of night one. Let's pause.
I gotta take a
real
piss.
Quick. We gotta piss. We've been chugging beers. I'm actually enthralled by this story. But keep listening, podcast audience.
Folks, keep listening.
Episode 2, CONOPS pod. This is a great episode so far. We're gonna keep it rolling in 1 second. Unpause. We're live.
It's like it's literally like your dick's having a heart attack. Like when
Drinking
you have
honey?
5 honeys, it's literally like your dick's going in cardiac
because
arrest.
your heart's
No,
probably
but you just
palpitating.
feel so like Ian, you're a nice boy, and I know that
Yeah.
you treat women nicely, and you know you like missionary stuff. But if you took 5 honeys, Ian, I swear to God, you want a bitch to shit on your chest.
Oh my
You wanna
goodness.
just
Bring out the
fuck
demons,
on
dude.
Yeah, because you can't come because you're medically
no,
hard.
no,
You
no,
can't-
but it's just like a demon takes over your mind. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna eat that pussy for 9 hours straight.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
give her sores. That's how much I'm gonna eat her pussy. I'm gonna just lick that asshole for days. I'm gonna eat all that poop, just suck down that poop. I'm gonna pluck each hair from that anus rim.
Oh, now I'm trying to do this, honey.
No, I'm serious.
Ian,
Like,
shouldn't we do this, honey? Now.
Let's both do the honeys.
and it's like, I want 8 bitches to suck my dick right now. I need 8 bitches to suck my dick right now, please, Lord. Like,
we should close both our bedroom doors. Both take honeys.
are you just here clapping from each side?
and then have a camera out here. First one to open the door.
Dude, there is
To try to go
literally-
bang the other
Gayest
guy.
thing you've ever suggested.
When you
loses.
take 5 honeys, it's literally like you turn like whatever like
We need gay game shows, Devin.
you
No.
go full just
I
like
ain't about the silly
What?
Billy stuff.
you become a gorilla. It's like you become like a primal animal.
Mm.
Like you just like you go full alpha.
Well, I don't know if I need that in my
It
life.
sounds like it's kind of like Coke, because when I take Coke, I get that like primal beast man
yeah, but
vibe
in
going.
your dick or in because it's just in your dick. It's not in your brain.
That's kind of in the brain, but I feel like
Yeah.
this is that. But then
Yeah,
you're
it is,
also,
yeah,
but then
yeah,
you're
yeah.
also
you
like,
should
It's
take
like it's
Coke.
the coke of your cock.
Yeah, you just gotta coke your
It's
coke your
it's
cock
cock
up.
coke.
If you just laid your dick in a pile of coke,
I
probably
feel
work.
like I feel like when you
Probably
take
work.
it, when
you
you
let it soak in.
the reason
Yeah.
why
You gotta let
want
it soak in, Devil.
No, listen to this. This is my
You
honey.
gotta let it soak in enough.
This is my honey theory. The reason why you want to do all this crazy shit is because you're so hard. You're so hard it's damn near about
Yeah.
to give you a heart
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
You need to bust.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you can't bust because that's not how the drug works.
Yep,
So
yep.
what else are you gonna do? You gotta just do
Yeah, yeah.
crazier and crazier shit. You gotta be
Yeah.
like, I gotta do like standing 69s. I gotta like,
Yeah.
you know, fucking.
You got it, dude.
Lick an ass. I gotta,
That's
you know.
100% it. He's right. He's right. Yeah, it's just like she's like you just like I need to get off. I need to get off. Let me try to fuck her in the ass. Let me try to fuck her upside down. Let me try to come in my own mouth. You know what I mean? Just-
Whoa.
no, but it's like yeah, you're just like whoa. I got to do everything. I'm gonna
How
put
many times have
I'm
you
gonna put a
tried
pinky
to-
in her ass and a thumb in my ass? I'm gonna have us connected. You know, as she's sucking my dick.
How many
And-
times have
and
you tried to
she's trying
self-suck
jerk me
on the
off from
honey?
behind?
Trying to
And
get
she got
connected.
two
Yeah.
fingers on my asshole and one up my mouth.
How many times have you tried to self-suck while on the honeys?
Self suck?
Yeah.
I mean I tried that when I was younger, but I haven't.
No, the honeys.
Self suck saga.
No, but I mean I can't even touch my toes. You think I can reach this dick? I got a fucking gut,
fair,
dude. Even
fair.
if I was skinny, dude, I definitely couldn't. I got no flexibility.
That's
But-
fair. I
but
can
I'll
barely
tell
touch my
I'll
toes.
I'll tell you. When I see a dude that's like a gymnast or whatever, I'm like, I know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's
I know
a
what you're
self-suck,
doing.
dude.
I
Yeah.
know what you're doing.
Yeah, you can't really be flexible. If you're flexible,
If you're
dude,
flexible, it's like
you're a
what
little
the
light
fuck?
in the loafers.
Yeah, true.
Although I have heard that it feels more like you're sucking.
You're
someone
blowing yourself. Yeah.
than like you're.
That's
getting
why
your
they're
dick
like
sucked.
got to be light in the loafers for it. Is like,
Feels more like sucking than
Yeah,
getting
then-
head.
Oh my
Yes.
dude, I love
which
that.
makes sense
I
because you're all up in there.
Yeah.
You're like,
love
you're
getting
getting-
my dick sucked.
Mm.
I love getting my dick sucked. Like,
valid, very
and-
valid.
Where were we in the story though?
and if a woman
Yeah.
does not like to suck dick, it's no go.
It's
That's
tragedy.
a problem.
It's no go.
It's a tragedy.
Because like I love eating pussy. Anyway, back to the story.
Anyway,
We'll get into it in a minute. All right, so it's the next day. I wake up kind of hungover, but I'm still working.
it's Tuesday.
I get a text from Benjamin. He's like, Luke, you need a roommate? I'm like, why, dude? What happened? He's like, well, I busted the door in last night because I didn't have my key. I guess he Ubered from my place to his place to get the coquina, and he my beer. And I guess he didn't have the key, so he broke
Yeah,
down
he
the
fucking
door.
like axe murderer styled.
He broke down the door. She was like, "Get the fuck out," because there's been issues between them before. And
Yeah, it sounds like the guy's
Yo,
a
just
fucking
get
crazy
Just
person.
get like 5 beers.
Yeah, 5 beer.
Um,
5 beer.
And so then I'm like, no, dude, you can't. You can crash my couch for a little bit, but you cannot
Yeah, you're not
live
fucking
with me.
Can't pay rent.
Also, I'm not gonna. I live in a 1-bedroom. I'm not gonna be splitting shit with you.
Well, it sounds like
Anyway,
you almost got married the night before, but
and he's telling me like, oh, she pregnant. We're gonna have a child together.
oh no. Okay.
And she kicked me out. I got nowhere to go. He's like, he's like, I need to take a break from boozing, and I'm like, no.
No,
In moments,
not in your moment
in
of
moments
weakness.
like these, when you get knocked down, you don't quit. You
Yeah,
double down.
Yeah.
You double down. And he's like,
Woo!
bet. And he shows me he's drinking a bottle of tequila, sends me a pic. I'm like, good boy. You double down, right?
Honestly, that's the best way you can play it because you can't have you're not
This
about
guy's
to have,
not turning his life around,
You're
bro.
not
It's
ju-
not, guys. Ridiculous.
Well, also you don't want rehab at Luke's house. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but I'll
yeah,
still-
true.
I'll still-
Yeah, honestly, though.
I mean, honestly, you probably go a break, but I joke with everyone, so I'm like, double down, do it. He's like, I'm actually gonna do it. I was half joking when I said that. And so then I guess he's basically been staying at his friend's place.
Okay.
Who comes in story later. At the same time, Granny, Mandy, we're gonna call her Granny. That's what I'm gonna call her.
Mandy. I feel like we've already been calling her Mandy.
Mandy is Granny. She's an old woman.
She's an old lady. She's an old bag.
No,
dude.
okay. Well, let me.
How old of a bag
already
was she?
been Mandy
She's
for
a
an hour of the
52 Brazilian.
52.
52-year-old Brazilian.
You're trying to have a threesome with a
Alright, she can be
52-year-old?
Granny. She can be Granny.
She's Granny.
No, but Brazilians, they kind of look good.
Yeah,
I mean, you could tell she's older. She a MILF.
but she's titted up.
Big tits. Big tits.
Big ass.
And she got grandkids.
Okay.
And she has a son that's the same age as me.
Hell yeah.
Her middle son.
Okay.
He's got sons.
Are you friends with him?
Also the same.
Okay, so
He comes late and
I gotta
later.
get to the story. I gotta get to the good part.
Into the nonsense.
So then
It's all right, man. This story has a lot of layers, as we said.
All right.
These notes stink.
All right. So Benjamin got kicked out of the house.
Yeah.
He's calling you.
Asked me to stay with him, blah, blah, blah.
You told him to double
And then
down.
Granny texts me. She's like, hey, baby. I'm like, hey, baby.
Yeah. Because
And I know what she wants. I know what she wants. I know when a woman texts me like that, she wants one thing. She wants a loogie cock. Now, I be slinging dick all around town, all right? The
Okay.
loogie cock is
Loose
not a stranger to the female form. In fact, I've been known to rock many worlds. Anyway, so then text the whole day about how his life is miserable, how his girlfriend's a whore.
Yeah.
You know,
what a
guy
bummer,
talk.
dude. You're just trying to get some pussy, dude. This guy's fucking.
And you know what? And we're egging him on because I'm not gonna side with the girlfriend. He's my buddy. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, fuck that bitch, right? Even if in reality, probably kicking in a door to your apartment when you're pissed drunk at like 3 a.m.
That's cool.
Not a good idea.
After
Not a good idea.
After you're trying to fuck a different woman.
Yeah, not. Well, she doesn't know this, which is why the names are anonymized because
Yeah, we can't.
there is still a information differential.
This guy's gonna go on Loresmen.com.
I hope not. I hope not.
See Michelangelo.
And so then, yeah.
Oh.
That's yeah. So anyway, so then I meet up with Granny later that night,
Yep.
and she like, we going to your apartment? We going somewhere else? Okay. I say, I'm a gentleman. I say, let me take you to dinner first, baby. Oh, I can't bleep that out. We go to an Italian restaurant that's very close to where I live. Very, very close. Too close to where I live. And we walk in, fancy, bottles of wine. You order by the bottle type place. And because I'm trying to take her out.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she had on this tight little dress. Oh my god. She had those big titties out. Nice little, she looked like she went off a club, and she had a nice little fur coat over, heels.
Ooh.
I was wearing, pants. No. I was wearing dress pants.
Sweatpants.
I was looking like I dressed for work. I got sweatpants, tucked in polo.
Were you actually wearing sweatpants?
No.
No.
I had khakis on.
Sweatpants, Grace.
Khaki dress
What are you-
pants.
Okay, khaki dress pants.
Green polo.
Green polo is the most money-making
the green
move
jacket
ever.
over there.
Yeah. Green polo means money.
And then brown dress shoes. I was looking good too. And so we go in. We sit at the bar. Now, there's some older couples at the bar. This is an old couple place, not a place young people go. And I can see everyone's talking about us because they saw me and this old woman walk in, all prettied up, and I thought it was funny. They were all looking at us. We got the lobster ravioli, had a couple drinks, good talking. That's when I learned that she has a son that's my age, which I'm like, all right. I asked him, is he handsome? And
Wait. I thought this woman couldn't speak
She didn't.
English.
She didn't. So basically,
How are we communicating here?
I was just kind of nodding.
Oh.
And
How
then
did you find out she had a son?
I was like, well, so she spoke kind of English,
Broken.
but heavy accent.
Okay.
And also I know some Spanish, and she kind of knows some Spanish because Portuguese is similar to Spanish. So I'd say about 50.
I've seen your Spanish in the Uber rides, bro. Were you hitting her with that?
Yeah. So 50% of the time, I didn't know what she was saying.
You're just saying.
I was just
stuff.
nodding
Yeah,
yeah. See, yeah. And then the other time, I kind of knew what she said. So it was we were communicating, but not well. But I know what she wanted. She wanted one thing. It's between my legs. And so I take her back to my place. We're sitting on the couch.
Check the
Yeah.
notes.
Well, yeah.
Check
What
the
happened
notes.
next? Check the
Gotta
notes.
check the notes to see what happens next. Hold on.
Well, I'll tell you what we did. Right on that couch. Dude, fuck the shit out of her. Oh, my God. She had great tits. They were fake, which was great.
Could have been anything inside of those tits.
No, yeah, anything. C4. But they were great tits. And, yeah, man, let me tell you all about it. I'm also I didn't do any honeys, but I felt like I had one in me.
Yeah, yeah.
So, dude, she sucked dick so well. Literally, it was like the dentures came out. The
dentures came out?
No, I'm kidding. No, she's not that old. But dude, she sucked dick so good. I was like,
Were
it
you
was
doing
crazy.
that?
It was crazy how good she did it.
Blowing your mind.
Yeah. Oh, dude. And then I fucking fingered the pussy, put it up there, just kind of. She liked it when I rubbed on the edges with my little finger just right in there. She was coming. She was like, and I was like, yeah, baby, you like that? You like that, you dirty bitch? Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And then I fucked her. And then here's the crazy part. She was old. Dude, when we did missionary, she put her legs behind her head.
What the fuck?
She actually put the legs
flexible.
behind her head. And I came. Mwah. Delicious. Anyway, she leave.
Tasted your own nut?
No. It was just a.
I came inside, dude.
Oh.
It was just
Raw,
a wonderful.
no condom.
It was like a fancy meal, dude. It was basically. It was.
I mean,
compliments to
no,
the
it was
chef.
great. It was great.
I
sex.
misunderstood.
I mean,
Chef
she really
kiss.
was.
You don't know it, this guy, dude. Honestly, it could have
She
been.
really-
And then I my own coming of her pussy.
She really like. I like a woman that like when you have sex with her, she shows that she wants you, and like her dedication to my cock in her mouth was just like top tier.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like it was like phenomenal.
I believe you.
I mean, like she really.
I don't believe you. Can you demonstrate like what?
Oh, dude, everything. I mean, she was kind of fingering my balls and.
Finger your balls.
Yeah, I know.
Blowing your balls
like,
up?
Kind of,
Sounding?
hitting them, fiddling with them.
Did you get the sounding sticks out?
Anyway, day 3. Now this is where it gets weird.
Day 3.
I
She
like
left
how-
though. She left.
This is yesterday.
Real quick, I just gotta say I appreciate it because episode 1 we did a story that was one night, and
Yeah.
now we're on episode 2, and this is this is
That
a
also had a
story.
mom in it, and
This
now
is a
it's like-
different mom story. This is a 3-4 night story.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a 4 night.
No.
today's
Tonight
Thursday.
is night 4.
Oh,
which
we're in
nothing's
night
happening.
4.
Yeah.
Lock in, audience. This is the climax of the story.
This is where Luke
All right.
fucks me and Devlin.
No.
And gets thrown off the
So day
balcony.
3, Cruz hits me up. He's like, let's go for a run midday. I'm like, all right, cool. Because we like to run together. And we run, and then I'm basically telling him all the shit that's happened the past days. And texted me like, yo, what you up to? You trying to drink? At like 10 a.m. And I sent him a photo of Cruz and showing that we're running. And he's like, want to drink? You trying to chill? Long story short, he's like, well, I'll come to your place. We're going to have a gangbang. I'm like, what?
Wait, this is Ben.
Ben.
Ben's
coming
saying
back
this
day
Ben.
3,
Ben.
gangbanging,
And I'm like, dude.
Final day.
and
Ben's
like,
coming back.
I'm like, I feel,
Gangbang
okay,
again.
okay,
Trying to finish what he started.
Yeah.
So at this moment, I feel bad for Ben because, I mean, he definitely caused his own issue, but like, yeah, I don't see a fella go through a breakup.
I mean,
and
from my-
it
from my-
seems like the lady's pretty.
It also seems like that he was probably suiciding the relationship because he was like, I got this other girl, like I don't even care
Oh, I
anymore.
mean, he's been doing that the entire relationship.
Well, all right, never mind.
He's
then.
not a.
Ben
I don't-
does seem like he's basically committing suicide with his
Well, yeah.
relationships.
But anyway, so I feel bad. I'm like, all right, bro, you can come over to hang out. I'm not having a drunken sex party tonight. I want to go to bed. I don't want to be hungover tomorrow because tomorrow's my birthday.
Yeah, you also just got laid the previous night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just already did the crazy
It's a-
thing. Probably
yeah,
with the
it's-
same. Wouldn't it be the same girl?
I think so.
So
Yeah.
this is a terrible proposition from
Yeah.
Ben's point because Ben's trying to hit you with, "Yo, bro, let me come over and let's bang the girl you already banged by herself last
Yeah.
night."
Well,
yeah.
because Ben.
That's horrifying.
Ben doesn't
On the
know.
eve of your birthday?
Ben doesn't know that we are
Yeah, he doesn't know.
that we did it.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
I mean, he was saying that she liked me a lot, but I don't. He still.
I see
And
why
so,
you want to
and so he comes over with this dude.
Oh no!
Dude, why is this guy like fucking dude? This guy's kind of gay, honestly.
We're gonna call this man.
Timothy Twinks.
No, M. It's M.
M.
An M name.
yes.
Maximilian.
Maximus.
M name, Spanish M name.
Maximus
Madrigal.
Holes.
El Madrigal. No.
Max. All right. So Max,
Yeah, there you go.
Max, and him. Max does not speak English at all. A single word. I met Max once before. He literally not a word of English. And so I like when I talk to him, I'm like puta cerveza, oh bien, just like I don't know, just being a fool.
Yeah.
But he's cool. So we start drinking, and then Benjamin's like, "Hey, she's coming over." I'm like, "No, she's not." He's like, "Yeah, I convinced her." I'm like, "Convinced her to do what, dude?" And he's like, "You know." And I'm like, dude, I was trying to say, I'm like, dude, literally, she does not want you. I was like, dude, she does not want to be gangbanged by us.
And he's like, what? No way.
Exactly. And he's
No
like,
way.
He's like, no, she want me. She want you. And I'm like, I know it's not true. And so
Ben
like,
is the man, dude.
so like, I don't even think that like, I don't think she's coming because sometimes Ben will be like, oh yeah, the whole crew.
Well, yeah, he's seen Coke Man is a man of many plans.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I got all these people coming over. We're about to have a party.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right, so now she shows up.
She shows up.
Ugh.
Oh, no.
And so then I'm like, all right, if we stay here, I know that Ben is gonna get fucked up, crazy, and then I didn't want to like let my apartment be a place where someone could get gang
Yeah,
raped.
this is a bad.
So I'm like,
fucking-
all right, you know, we're going casino.
Yup.
So then we go to the casino. So
Vibe
I'm like,
switch.
I just gotta get him out of his apartment because I feel like right now we're just going straight towards like a place where a woman gets violated.
Yeah.
And so then we're at the casino, and for some reason Ben and his friend Mark don't carry IDs,
Dude, they're DUI boys. They don't need IDs
and they thought they'd
anymore.
get into the casino, so they're just chilling out there. So I'm like, I talked to Granny. I'm like, let's go get a nice dinner, baby.
Wait, so you... Damn, these guys are retards.
I know,
These
they
guys
are.
just roll around without IDs.
Maybe
and they're
they,
trying to
Devlin. Maybe some illegal immigrants.
No, they're legal, but no, actually, both of them are. The U.S. citizens.
No IDs.
Well, okay. Well,
No
they had
ID is
IDs.
wild.
They had IDs, but they were expired.
Okay.
Damn.
Valid.
All right, I mean, that happens.
So maybe it's just two retards.
I mean, my
instead.
passport is about to
And they
expire.
tried to get in,
Sure.
and then the casino.
Well, the
man
Encore
was-
like scans your
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
into that
yeah,
crazy
they're
machine.
being
Like,
hard.
I
don't
mean,
give a fuck.
they should know that that's not going to...
which is what I said.
Yeah.
And so then me and her we go to Fratelli, which is a very nice restaurant in Encore Casino.
Mm-hmm.
We sit down, we're just talking. I'm just like, so you trying to get gangbanged by Ben? And she's like, no. She's like, he's my friend.
No, the Coke delusions.
And I was gonna make Ben look bad.
I love trying to have a gangbang, but then you're getting friend zoned. That's
and then-
such ridiculous.
And then it only
That's so
gets
ridiculous.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I never even thought about that. She's getting friend zoned from the gangbang. This story
This
rules.
guy rules, dude.
This story rules. This is great.
and then I'm talking to her, and I'm like, what? What do you mean that? And she's like, I don't like Ben at all.
Benjamin.
He's been
Benjamin.
trying. I don't
Ben.
like Benjamin at all, and he's been trying to fuck me since I met him.
Oh.
And he's like, yeah, like 2 days ago when I took him to the drug test, like he was trying to fill me up in the parking lot, and I was like, no. And so I'm like, so what? He just keeps trying, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, what about me?
Hit her with
she
the
like,
puppy.
I like
Where do I fit into this devilish
she
tale?
like, I like you a lot, and after last night, I like you a lot more.
Boom.
So now I know it's on. So then, we go from the casino, drive back, outside the apartment. Benjamin
Benjamin outside the apartment.
Benjamin outside the apartment, trying to make the coquina play.
Yeah.
Me and Granny go upstairs. Oh my god.
No, is that still in?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Dude, not the
Fuck.
fucking the
I
rug cannot be
fucked
fucking damaged.
The shit out of her.
Yeah.
Oh my
Dookies
god.
flying everywhere.
We're 2 for 2.
Dude, oh my god. And you know what the best part was?
What's that?
She literally, so I was fucking her. I was about to come, like, I'm gonna come, baby. She's like, come inside of me. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I come inside of her. As,
Damn,
I'm,
it's like
coming, as I'm
ASMR.
coming,
Yeah.
she orgasms, squirts, just everywhere. She just came to. Oh, it was a beautiful moment. Both came at
A
the
beautiful
same-
moment.
No, we both came at the same time. It was good.
Mm.
And I was just pumped. I was fucking her with like my flaccid dick, just trying to just get that last bit of cum in her. Yeah. that was
Now,
good.
is this 50-year-old woman on the pill?
I don't think you have to worry about that. Ian.
Yeah.
I guess she's so old.
So then
That's
I
true,
texted.
actually.
So then I texted our good friend. Anyway, I mean that's the story. That's where it is. So she, as we were recording this, she texted me, Granny,
Yeah.
and she wants to fuck right now. I don't think I'm gonna fuck her tonight, but
Right now, like tonight, like live on this.
like
while we're
yeah.
Bring her over, dude.
No, I don't want any part of this whole.
No.
Nah, yeah.
I have a beautiful, beautiful Chinese woman that's of my own age. I don't need this
Yeah.
You don't need to.
haggard woman. No, honestly, she sounds pretty good, Luke, and I'm happy for you.
I don't know.
It sounds like it's an epic
it's
story.
not gonna
It was
work.
an
I'm
epic-
not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
date
not
her.
working out
I'm
at
not
all.
gonna
dude.
date her, but
This is gonna fucking blow
I-
up in
you
your
know, part
face
of
in
me is
2
just like-
weeks.
I'm happy you got to, you know, just get
I-
your
I-
nut
You
off.
I'm
might
worried-
get stabbed by Colombians though.
I am slightly worried about that actually.
Yeah, like this.
Ooh.
This is a bad situation.
Because clearly
A cocaine binge.
Benjamin wanted her,
Yeah.
and I kind of came in, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, and you said, Ben, you can't rehab at my house. You can't stay over. You can't have the honey. And I fucked your bitch.
Yeah, you kind of fucking like quintuple dictum. Like
But I feel like I didn't. I mean, like she
You didn't do anything
wanna
wrong,
fuck him.
but that's how
I
you
think
know
I
shit.
think you just took the best decision you could have done in each moment.
Yeah.
And this guy sounds like an insane person. So
He fumbled. He fumbled, and you didn't fumble. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying what he's going to see.
Yeah,
He's going
and
to be
so,
like, damn.
so I feel bad for my
he
bud.
is gonna find coke in about like a week and come kill you. I think.
Or he's going to come find Coke and
No,
be
no,
like,
no,
bro,
no.
I'm coming over. She's coming over. We're going to have a game.
Yeah.
He's going to just
True.
try
Maybe
again.
he's just party on. Like whatever.
She had. It was funny, like for him to be like, "Yeah, we got the whole crew coming for you know what," and I'm like, "Dude, I literally talked to her last night, and she does not like you." And so I mean, I
It's
don't,
so funny.
but like he don't take that as like face value because
Yeah,
I don't
he's like,
think
"No,
I don't
no."
think he knows I fucked her yet. Even
Oh.
though he knows we were together, like we went to dinner the first night.
He was outside and then you just walked up to your apartment with
Yeah,
her.
well, because he was trying to get the coquina.
I guess it's all up to if you're trying to get coke and you're a coke fiend. Like how tunnel visioned are you on the coke?
I was about to say tunnel vision.
I mean,
so
he's not
Yeah.
like a fiend, but like
You
Nah,
you
he's a fiend.
described a exact fiend.
from your impression of what you.
he's definitely a
told
coke
me.
user. He's a coke user.
I think
feel like
I think he's a fiend, dude. I think he's the type of coke. He's like when you're watching like the last, the back half of like the Pablo Escobar show or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's like the dudes are like in their mansions and they're just like, they're just like big and fucking fat guys and they're just like bugging, dude. That's what you just described, and that is like 3 scenes before they all fucking get shot up by the feds. So this guy's like right at the limits, dude.
No, but he's a small time dealer.
Wait, did he
Yeah,
get
but-
back with his girl though? Does he?
No, he's still kicked out.
So is he like homeless right now? What the fuck?
He's bumming.
Holmes.
He's bumming with Max, who don't speak English.
Okay, so they got a good thing going.
okay.
Does Max also not have an ID?
Yeah.
So it's the 2 ID-less men.
Or I think he was banned from Encore. I don't know. I didn't get a good read on that one.
Ooh, that actually would be kind of fun if I just got banned from
You
Encore.
can ban yourself.
Because I've self-banned myself, but it would be kind of fun to be
You
like.
self-ban yourself from Encore?
Well, I remember we said a pact and then you broke it. We said till
No,
Easter.
no, but you can actually like go up to the table and be like, ban me for like a year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Damn. No, I didn't know that. Well, that would be annoying if like then the vibe was like if like a bunch of people went.
Well, you can still go to. You just can't go on the floor, but you can go like to the restaurants around.
Yeah. But if a bunch of people go to the floor, it's fun to go to the floor.
Yeah.
I just like.
Yeah.
Here's.
So
We got a sick Minecraft cake
so
on the countertop also.
So, yeah,
we
so
eat
that's the
after this great
story.
story. So then you went and chilled with your family at a nice family dinner
I
today?
had dinner and then
the next day.
I'm like, I'm going to Riviera.
Yeah. Did you
I
tell
mean-
your mom about all your escapades?
No. No. My mom. I think my mom would die. I think my mom.
What are you gonna do when she hears this podcast?
Yeah.
I mean-
What the hell?
I mean, I will be like. Sometimes I do like intensely gross my mom out. I'll be like.
This story's too. You can't tell this story to your mom.
I'll be like, Mom, I took a massive shit before I came. She'll be like, Oh my God, Luke, why would you say that? Like, I love to freak her out with stuff.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll be like, Mom, I had like 20 girls over last night and we played checkers. She's like, I hope you used a condom.
Jesus Christ.
No, Mom, never.
I've never used that one.
Yeah. What is that?
Like, there's going to be a little Puerto Rican boy running around soon.
Might be. What if this lady? What if you like revived this lady from menopause?
I mean, I got super sperm.
Yeah, dude.
You know song Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang. You know,
Yeah.
hip hop, hip me to the hip and hip hip. There's a line that goes like and I fucked your it's like
So do it. I'll do the beat. I'll do the
I
beat.
use my super sperm with my little worm or something. I don't know.
My super sperm with my little worm.
We're not even
Something like that.
close.
Something like
What
that.
a line.
It's foundational rapping. You can't be racist.
And that's what I'm thinking.
My little worm, bro. What the fuck?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
he was being humble.
I mean,
Not like all
I'll
these
tell you,
modern
dude.
rappers.
I mean,
talking about
True.
their,
I
talking about
really-
their big worms.
You know, yeah, I don't want to hear about your big.
I
dick.
really fucked the shit out of her. Like,
You could have killed her.
I'm impressed. Like,
It's because you had the honey.
You did have the honey.
no,
you
the second night was no honey.
Nah, well, you know, I feel like you drink and the next day you're kind of like vibing.
Dude,
Like, I feel like it's probably that next day, honey.
dude,
It's probably
and
still
you know what I
hitting.
liked about it? She liked to be dominated. So I was, like, I like missionary, so I had this one arm around her, kind of giving her the choke. Other hand, grabbing the back of her head, pulling it back, just fucking ramming that pussy with my dick.
My goodness.
All the way out, all the way in. Using gravity just to fucking slap that clitoris, get that stimulation going.
all the way out, all the way in every single thrust.
No, that's how
You
you
could
do
have broke
it.
your dick
That's
2
how
hours.
you do it.
If you fucking missed that hole, your dick would have split
Because
in half.
the most sensitive area is in like the first 3 inches. So if you get that tip
Still
running
risky
out, running
Yeah,
in.
it is
Risky
risky. It's risky business.
It's risky. I've been taken out mid session before, trying to pull some cool stunts like that.
No, me never. Me never. I got a homing device in
Yeah,
my
you're
car.
talking all
Yeah.
this cool shit. Wait till your dick's perpendicular.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Wait till
Wait
it's
till
at-
if he turns that Tetris block, dude, just give you that L
No,
shape.
well, I mean, you're
Wait
not
till
going,
you're pissing around
I mean,
corners.
you may be going. You're not going
Got that
all the
90
way
degree
out.
dick.
You're going like you leave like that much in.
That's a tough error margin, though.
I do it all the time. So I do it all the way out, all the way.
Damn,
Because you
you're
gotta
accurate.
remember the stimulation is in like the first like 3 inches. So you want to
Yeah,
put that
you got
big
that
mushroom
that
tip.
uncirc,
You wanna
that
put
crazy
mushroom tip
fucking head. Dude.
Right, that's
Uh-huh.
where you want to be rubbing that tip, that fat tip you got. No, serious.
That's why
No, it's true.
the best is to only be 3 inches.
Yeah.
True.
Because here's the thing. Girls like having a big dick doesn't like necessarily mean you're gonna please a woman better. Because I mean, some women like the feeling of being like filled up, really. Which I mean, then a big dick probably better for. But a lot of women they want that stimulation, that clitoral stimulation, that vaginal stimulation, and which you don't need that big hog for. And honestly, a lot of them don't like it.
That's true.
I knew a girl that told me she don't like dicks over 6 inches.
What? I mean, most women wouldn't.
Yeah, because it's like you just want, and a lot of times, a lot of girls, the vaginal penetration doesn't even do it for them. You just gotta, and at that case, I mean, that's why I'm a goddamn, Marine, And I trained in Okinawa or something, just eating that pussy.
Shrimping.
I love eating pussy.
See, I don't really.
Oh, come on.
I'm not gay. Like I will do it. I'm not like rude.
Can I tell you what my favorite thing
But
is?
it's just I'm
I
not-
love to lay down on a bed and have a woman sit on my face, and then all
See,
her
I
weight is on me, and she's just grinding that pussy on my face and my nose, and I can barely even, and I'm basically suffocating it. Oh my god,
tearing all the ligaments in your
dude!
neck.
And
Yeah.
then you're feeling up. Oh, you're feeling the titties from below. Oh my god, I love to suffocate on pussy. I'm a pussy eater. I love eating pussy.
No, I'm a selfish lover. You never go down on women ever.
Always.
Never.
Nah. If a
I'm
girl
telling
don't
the
come,
audience
you don't
right
come.
now,
If a
never
girl
go
don't
down on a
come,
woman.
if a girl does not come first, you don't come. That's how you be done.
None of that shit matters.
Only me.
Selfish lover all the way.
No 69.
Well, let's not say that.
69's all right.
69's all right.
It's
That's
all
the
right.
only time. 69 is the only time you can eat
69 is
pussy.
the only time.
Too much
Otherwise, you're
asshole.
gay.
Too much asshole.
There is a lot of assholes.
Because they're bent over.
Just the angle, yeah.
It's
they're
the
bent
angles
over,
like
you see
right.
the asshole?
Your big
I
schnauzer is
like
going
when a
right
girl
in that.
sits on my face and she's
The
sitting
girl also,
upright.
if you're 69, the girl, to be honest, has to be like a very similar height to you. Otherwise, one of you's not real. Otherwise, one of you is like,
True.
it's not good.
That's where the fucking short Asians come in, though.
You know, that's kind of nice because if you're short Asian, if you get 69 from a short Asian and you're a tall guy, you basically are just cheating. You basically just don't have to do anything. You're like, I can't reach.
Yeah.
You're just getting upside down head.
Exactly.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Could deal with that.
True.
But that was a pretty good story, Luke. I
like
fucked with
that story.
It had a good arc. It was pretty long, which was good. That's good for.
It is.
It was nice,
podcast.
twisting and winding. We're at a nice hour. I don't know if we want to hit the fellas with the 2-hour cast again.
No, I got politics I need to talk about.
True, me too.
I
The Trump
Bro.
movie's crazy, dude.
Let me talk to the audience real quick.
honestly don't know if it's true or not.
If anyone hasn't seen the movie The Apprentice,
like a
do yourself a
8-9.
favor. It's like an 8.5 in my opinion. Like
really
I think
good.
that's a fair rating for it.
I think so.
It's about Trump. It's called The Apprentice. It's about Trump when he's in his like basically early 20s, and then him and going through his 30s and 40s briefly. He's the POV character. However, the main character is actually Roy Cohn.
Yeah.
The evil gay guy. that corrupted
The
Trump.
most treacherous gay man I've ever seen in my life.
What the movie taught me is that Trump was actually just kind of like a spoiled rich kid, kind of like a neutral guy. Like he was just sort of a normal dude, kind of goofy actually. And then he met this evil, treacherous
Oh my
guy
God.
named Roy Cohn, and Roy Cohn basically just was like, yo, you got to come to the dark side. And he just taught him like every shady business practice possible. And Roy Cohn was like spying on every like senator in New York, and he like had like blackmail tapes.
Well, he
and-
was taking it up the ass by a couple senators, and then he had videos in his house of him getting
Yeah.
railed, and then he was like, Senator.
Yeah, he would have orgies at his
Senator.
house and then record everything and then use it to blackmail people.
he pulled a did.
And then
He's,
he
he's
was
like, Senator, weren't you sucking my dick night last week?
he was showing. He was like, he blackmailed some. He basically was like, Trump's family was trying to build a new building and not pay taxes on it. And Roy Cohn was like, well, to be honest, I had gay sex with all of the New York senators and the city representatives, so I'm just going to blackmail them, and then you guys won't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
And that's like a big portion of the movie.
And it's kind
that's
of
like the main plot of the
it
movie.
portrays Trump as being like, I don't know if this is good, but if that's what you want. He was kind of like, maybe, I guess, if that's what your play is.
In the movie, he's kind of like, it portrays Trump as kind of being like a little dumb, and he's kind of like his dad is like on the downfall. It's like their family as a whole is like getting sued by multiple, they're like losing money.
Yeah, so he's trying to make a couple
And
plays.
then
real
Trump
quick.
himself is like, I'm trying to make a little bit of money here and like, you know, get us out of the ditches, so to speak. And then this guy Roy Cohn is like, well, I'll help you basically just like defraud the government, and then you can basically build a bunch of buildings. And Trump's like, hell yeah. And then that's kind
Yeah.
of what the movie is.
Yeah.
And it's kind of lit. It's a pretty good movie. It's a fun watch.
There's a nice little rape in the middle.
Nice little rape
Nice
scene
little
when
rape
Trump
scene.
rapes Ivana.
Ivanka Trump gets
no,
that
Ivana.
rape. Ivana?
Ivanka is his daughter.
Oh.
You sick fuck.
Oh.
You sick bastard.
Why would you name your daughter something so confusing?
I don't know, but his wife was Ivana,
Ivana Trump.
and he rapes her halfway through the movie.
Ivana says, please bang me, and then Trump says no.
But then she says bang me, and then he says no, but then he rapes her. It's kind of confusing.
Here's what happens. She says, please bang me, please. And Trump says, I'm not in love with you, baby. I don't know. And then she gets sad, and then Trump rapes her because she's annoying afterwards.
The
and
funny part is, though, is he's like, I'm not attracted to you because you got a boob job. And she's like, you forced me to get the boob job. And he's like, it's your fault.
it's kind of crazy.
So it's honestly, it's a really funny movie. Like,
Dude,
I
also
recommend it to everybody.
It was blowing my mind. You know how they talk about like the Gilded Age shit, and you can go to is it Newport, like where those crazy mansions are?
Yeah,
Where's
Newport.
that? Newport, and you can see the mansions, and you're like, damn, where are these mansions these days? Dude, the mansions are on like the 50th floor of these skyscrapers. They're like, it's just those mansions, but they're so far above you, you can't even see them anymore. Because the rich people are like, we don't want to fucking give these away as like museums, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? It's actually so insidious. I like changed my whole fucking mind when I watched that movie. Because I was like, wait a minute. Like, mad of the fucking sets are of those Gilded Age buildings that are on like the 40th floor, 50th floor of those fucking towers.
Damn.
And it's like, you can go on crazy tours of those Newport castles or mansions or whatever.
Because you have to give them to the government after you're like.
Well, at a certain point, you're like, all right, my house is worth $500 million.
Some
Like,
people donate them, like the Rockefellers donated.
they donated
tons of shit.
yeah.
Have you been to Acadia National Park?
Yeah.
That was like owned by the Rockefellers. They donated
Yeah,
the whole
Arcadia's
park.
nice. Yeah.
Oh, I love Arcadia.
Yeah, it's cool. But it's
Beautiful.
like, bro, were they going to fucking donate the Hancock Tower to the people? It's like, no, that's just
Hey,
never
power to
going to
people,
get
man.
given
Yeah.
to it, dude. It's ridiculous.
Dope.
That made me mad. I was like, damn, you're never going to get to tour like a fucking crazy guy's house from this era. I don't think.
How long have we been recording for?
I was about to say this has been a chill 2 hour and 15 minutes. This might
I
be
think
the,
we
this
got.
might be the
I think we
perfect-
have a beautiful Minecraft cake.
Are we doing
And
a
we should
sign
eat it.
off? What are we doing?
I feel like we'll do a sign off. This has
Do a
been
little
a
sign-off.
nice split. We basically did an hour of your crazy story, then an hour of like current events.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think like the going move for this podcast now is just like sex and politics.
Sex and politics, dude.
Sex and politics is the.
Luke's horrible, lurid affairs,
Yeah.
and then going into hard
I'll definitely have an update
politics.
next week because I'm about to play a Mamacita later. I think.
Fuck yeah!
Maybe
I hope
not
you.
tonight, but
I hope you
tomorrow.
have some more.
Oh
threesomes
wait!
and
Wait a minute!
gangbangs.
Wait a minute! We didn't even get into Ian.
No,
What?
that's for next podcast.
For next podcast.
All right,
That's for
well, we'll
next
save
podcast.
it for Ian.
We'll say, hey, you know, we got to leave the people wanting more, right? So listen
Maybe
to
I'll
Cotton
fucking-
Ops episode 3 if you want to hear Ian's disgusting deeds. But,
Hopefully.
all right, that's it, boys.
Bye.